making learning about plants fun, the ecosystem and all of that. Should be really interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for that topic.
Yeah, being a plantita myself, I'd love to talk about plants.
Kaya siya naka-green because she is embodying her peace lily. All right, so let's get started off with some serious business this morning. Let's turn our attention to the stories that matter the most. On Tuesday, the Manila Regional Trial Court, Branch 11, sentenced 10 members of the Agis Juris Fraternity to up to 40 years in prison. This is for their involvement in the 2017 hazing death of University of Santo Tomas law student Horacio Atio Castillo III. The court also ordered them to pay over 600,000 pesos in damages. The convicted members are Arvin Balag, Min Wei Chan, Axel Hipe, Oliver Onofre, Joshua Macabali, Ralph Trangia, John Ramos, Jose Miguel Salamat, Daniel Hans Rodrigo, and Marcelino Bagtang Jr. Presiding Judge Shirley Pagliluan stated the, quote, untimely death of Atio caused pain, agony, anxiety, suffering, and mental anguish to his heirs because it deprived them of his company, love, support, and companionship, end of quote. Atio's parents also expressed their gratitude to the government, private prosecutors, and Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla for the prompt handling of the high-profile case. Castillo said their camp is prepared if a motion of reconsideration is filed by any of those convicted.
7 years po namin iniintay ito. Ever since no 2017 when we saw the body of our son in that morgue. Yung pasaya po, yung nararamdaman namin sa loob. Finally, nabigyan na po ng hustisya yung aking pong anak.
UST Faculty of Civil Law Dean Nilo Divina, meanwhile, said he continues to extend his heartfelt sympathies and prayers to Castillo's family. He, however, said he respectfully disagrees with the statement of Mrs. Carmina Castillo that UST and the Faculty of Civil Law failed in their duty to protect her son. Meanwhile, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian welcomed the Manila RTC's ruling.
The first day of filing certificates of candidacy for next year's midterm polls was slow. However, it is expected to pick up in the coming days, according to the Commission on Elections. Authorities are guarding the perimeters of Manila Hotel with Katigbak Parkway closed, and only those filing their COCs are allowed to pass through.
Yung mga magkakalaban at the same time, yung iba naman siguro pagpapabukas na lamang o yung sa kalagitnaan ng filing ng candidacy.
50 candidates face the media after filing their COCs. Some are eyeing a comeback, while others are first-timers. Meanwhile, COMELEC turned down the applications of some 42 party list groups. The Commission issued a memorandum delisting and canceling their registration for failing to participate in the last two preceding elections, failing to obtain at least 2% of the votes cast for the party list system, and failing to obtain a seat in the second round of seat allocation in the last two preceding elections. From October 1 to 8, between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., the COMELEC will fulfill its ministerial duty by accepting COCs and certificates of nomination and acceptance, or CONA, provided they are correctly completed. The challenging task of weeding out nuisance candidates will follow.
Both the approval and trust ratings of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and Vice President Sara Duterte dropped, according to a new Pulse Asia survey. Marcos received a 50% approval rating in September, slightly lower than the 53% in June. Meanwhile, VP Sara's approval rating dropped as well by 9 points, from 69% down to 60%. Public trust in both leaders also decreased. Marcos's trust rating fell from 52% to 50% last month, while the trust rating for the vice president saw a more significant drop from 71% down to 61% in September. The survey was conducted from September 6 to 13, coinciding with lawmakers' scrutiny of the Office of the Vice President's budget.
According to the new NAIA Infrastructure Corporation, or NNIC, led by San Miguel Corporation, this is the first parking rate hike at NAIA in over a decade. The increase is mandated by MIAA Administrative Order No. 1 Series of 2024, approved by the Cabinet and issued before the operations were handed over to the NNIC. The initial 2-hour parking fee has risen from 40 pesos to 50 pesos, with an additional charge of 25 pesos for every extra hour. NNIC explains that these rates are comparable to those of other commercial establishments. Significant increases were also made to overnight and extended stay rates. The overnight parking fee for cars has jumped from 300 pesos to 1,200 pesos. Meanwhile, motorcycles and buses parking overnight will have to pay 480 pesos and 2,400 pesos respectively. This adjustment aims to prevent NAIA from being used as a long-term parking facility and to prioritize passengers. Previously, the lower parking rates at NAIA were being exploited by nearby establishments with no airport-related business, leading to a shortage of parking spaces for actual travelers.
Ilocos Norte now under a state of calamity due to the effects of Typhoon Julian. The province sustained a massive damage in agriculture, infrastructure, and properties. Authorities estimate the damage to crops to at least 85 million pesos. The Ilocos Norte LGU also reports a loss of 385,000 pesos to livestock and poultry. Over in Batanes, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management has recommended the province to be placed under a state of calamity, citing, quote, the massive extent of devastation. As of 5 a.m., Pag-asa says Julian has weakened into a typhoon and may re-enter the country's weather monitoring area tonight or early Thursday morning. The disturbance was last seen west-northwest of Itbayat, Batanes. Julian is moving slowly with maximum sustained winds of 165 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 205 kilometers per hour. Signal number 1 is up in Batanes, the Babuyan Islands, the northern and western portions of Ilocos Norte, and the northwestern portion of mainland Cagayan. People are warned against strong winds under this particular tropical cyclone wind signal. Tune in for more updates on Weather HQ later at 9 a.m. Well, we'll be together, whatever the weather, only here on BNC, the Billionaire News Channel.
And on to sports news. The TNT Tropang Giga enters the semifinals of the PBA Governor's Cup. The Tropang Giga eliminated the NLEX Road Warriors in Game 4 Tuesday at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium, 125-96. TNT awaits the winner of the quarterfinal series between San Miguel and Converge. In another game, the Magnolia Hotshots torched the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters 129-100 to send this series to Game 5. Over in NCAA Season 100, defending champions the San Beda Red Lions escaped their rivalry showdown against the Letran Knights 66-65. And the College of St. Benilde Blazers also edging out the San Sebastian Golden Stags in the first game 96-94.
And now to entertainment, a cherry on top of the nation's girl group's continuous success. Beanie graces the cover of Billboard Philippines' 100-page anniversary issue. The 8-piece ensemble is the highest-charting P-pop group in the country with their viral hits and sold-out concerts. The magazine issue delves into how Filipino music continues to break into the global scene and tackles in the cover story what lies ahead for Beanie. Billboard dubs 2024 one stellar year of bringing Filipino music to the world.
And of course, you know, with Beanie with the cherry on top for them. Again, a big congratulations to all the blooms out there. I know they're enjoying.
You're a bloom.
No, I'm a casual fan. I'm a casual fan.
Called out on camera.
I'm a casual
I've
fan.
been waiting for this moment to call you out.
Why is it a bad thing? Why is it a bad thing?
It's not. You gotta dance. We gotta wait for you.
But yeah, I mean, but apart from that, of course, we have a lot to talk about later on.
Yes.
Plants, ecosystems, and of course, coffee later on. Already,
I
the coffee part, the show will change once we have a bit of the coffee. But of course, we have a lot of that coming up soon. We have more stories for you later on the show when It's a Beautiful Day returns. Now we speak to a content creator who is out to prove learning about plants and ecosystems can be fun. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I think I have to start with Maggie because she never misses a beat in those things. She always gets the line absolutely right. And that is, as you can imagine, very, very rewarding to write for because you're putting a dart into the hands of someone who'll hit the bullseye every time.
Here we go. And last one, you ready? Maggie!
She makes you want to be better than you are, really, because when you're up close and acting with her, she's the greatest actor I've ever worked with, unquestionably. It's phenomenal, her armory.
Doing something on the stage at the National the other night was so extraordinary and made me long to do more. I don't know what that could possibly be. But if there is ever a chance for me to try again, I would love to do it. But thank you all very much indeed. I am so grateful for it.
Now, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas expects improvements in the country's external payments, leading to a higher surplus. Philippine shares enter bull market territory after surging past the 7,400 level.
Get the latest on the economy and the financial markets, down to each basis point.
Everything is looking good for us. What are your thoughts on this? Given that the tides are changing, how have you revised your target?
Basis Points with Mikey Oreta. Weekdays, 9:30 a.m. on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
This is The Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Rojas.
Get ready. Be prepared. Get to the latest stories, updates, and reports about what's happening in the world of sports. Hosted by Anton Rojas.
Where sports is our business and business is our sport.
The Scorecard, 10 p.m. on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Hello and welcome back. You are still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Last week, we had an explorer who's on a mission to make farming cool. And now, we will speak to a content creator who is actually a licensed forester. And he is out to make learning about plants and ecosystems fun and online. To tell us more about his platform, live in the studio is Ethan Hernandez. It's a beautiful day, Ethan!
Hi, it's a beautiful day po.
Welcome to the show!
Good morning po.
So tell us about your content, no? Forestry.
Yes, forestry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you choose this to be your content?
Of course,
Aside from being a forester.
Yes, I am a forester, and I do believe the solutions to the current challenges right now, like climate change, floods, diseases, what else? Hunger. No, I believe the solutions for these challenges can be found or can be solved by our plants in our forest.
Yes.
Yeah. So, nandoon talaga yung solusyon sa kagubatan. Nandoon, hindi pa na-explore. So, to explore, the exploration should start from, appreciation. Kailangan ma-appreciate ng mga kabataan.
Nagulat ka ba sa reception na yung educational content? Nagulat ka ba sa reception na, people are attaching or connecting to yung content mo?
Yeah, I was amazed actually. I thought they will not be interested with my content because, it's about plants. It's kind of boring. But, my first video, it's now 3.7 million views.
Wow. That is
What video is that about?
Yeah, the video uploaded, I think 2 days ago, it's now 1.7 million views already.
Oh, wow,
So
amazing.
I think it's about the is.
What is that?
The Ficus olmifolia.
You have to watch his content to find
Yeah.
Magdagdag ka sa 1.7 million views. Oo. Pero when you pick the plants you're featuring, how do you choose it? Kasi syempre, there's a wide world out there, especially dito sa Pilipinas. So paano ka na mamili?
Random actually because random. It depends on the available plants in my vicinity.
Okay.
Because I have a work, so it really depends on the available.
Are the plants that you feature mostly found here in the Philippines or
Yeah.
worldwide?
But I prioritize forestry species, especially the native ones, because native ones are more important than introduced species.
Yeah. Is there a plant in particular that's your favorite?
Philippine teak.
Ano yun?
Tectona philippinensis.
Okay, pa-explain.
It's endemic species, meaning sa atin lang siya makikita.
Okay.
And yung Tectona philippinensis, may 3 species lang siya. Yung Tectona na genus, may 3 species lang siya. Yung isa, I guess, or 2 na sa Myanmar. And then yung isa na Tectona philippinensis, sa atin lang yun makita. Specifically sa Lubao, Batangas, and Mindoro. So,
Meron ba siyang mga benefits, like medicinal benefits?
yeah, yung kanyang medicinal benefits, may mga nag-aral na, but it's difficult to, because it's not yet proven.
Okay.
And of course, ecologically, maraming benefits yung Philippine teak.
Okay.
Yung Philippine teak, why is that your favorite? Kasi ang dami.
Yeah, why
pero
nga?
what made you fall in love with that specific plant?
Yeah. Actually, that was my undergrad thesis. And I also produced, I think, 3 papers out of that Philippine teak.
Oh, interesting.
After my MS. So that's why
So he really spent time with the Philippine teak.
I was amazed by, its inflorescence, purple inflorescence.
Okay, sige.
Now
I want to research
I want to
about it.
Google this too.
Yeah. I'm curious, Ethan, paano ka nagsimula into forestry? Nung bata ka ba, mahilig ka magtanim? O how
Actually,
did you
nagulat
get
din
into
po
that?
ako kasi my first course in college was BS Accountancy.
Ang layo
Yeah. BS Accountancy.
Counting plants. Okay.
South Pole.
And then, sabi ko, parang hindi ko gusto yung BS Accountancy.
Okay.
And then, I moved to Los Baños.
Okay.
And then, I studied in UP Los Baños. Natanggap naman. And then, yun, sabi ko, ito pala ang para sa akin, forestry. Kasi, sa una, sabihin mo, parang hindi maganda kasi forester, parang gubat lang. But when you're there already, it's very multidisciplinary. The forestry course is multidisciplinary. You'll be studying forestry economics, forest genetics, plant physiology. Mayroon ding mga social science part, no? So, talagang multidisciplinary siya.
I'm curious, is UP Los Baños the only college here in the Philippines that has the forestry program, or other colleges do as well?
Marami actually, pero hindi kasing rami ng ibang courses. Like I guess meron sa Southern Luzon State University.
Yeah, that's where Bogart Explorer is actually doing
yes,
that.
yes.
I missed him kasi last week.
Yeah, in Mindanao, Cagaga State
Okay.
University, if I'm not mistaken. But right now, what I'm really curious is that we actually have plants that you brought
Yes.
in. Okay, so
And
I
Anne
want.
actually almost ate that kanina. Thought it was a
Akala
salad.
niya, ano to,
Oh,
yung
hindi.
medicinal purpose
I
was.
thought it was. I thought it was some kind of lemongrass. But I was really curious. Why did you bring these today? What are these?
Kasi magla-live siya. Yung gagawin niya dito, give us live content, explain to us what this is. Kaya ba?
Yes, please.
Yes, why not?
Alright, sige.
Kasi po, isa sa mga nakapagpa-hikayat sa akin to make content about plants kasi their characteristics are really amazing. Like this one, this alim, this is native plants, alim.
Okay, let's show the camera.
Ang scientific name niya ay Melanolepis multiglandulosa. Kasi
Wait,
meron
what?
kayong
Can you say
makita
that
ditong glands. May mga glands dito na kayo na makita na parang mata.
Oo nga,
This
I can
one,
see it. You have to look at it
Oh, I have to look
very
on the
hindi lahat
screen.
ng forestry species ay merong ganyan. And mahalagang ang ginagampanan niyan kasi there are other organisms like ants, insects that rely on this. Kasi dito minsan...
Kinakain nila?
No, they nag-produce ito ng certain substances.
Okay.
Nagsisilbing pagkain ng other organisms like insects and ants.
Okay,
so,
okay.
mayroong interactions yung ants and plants.
Okay,
Yung ants, for instance, or other insects, providing protection for plants. And then yung glands naman, nagpo-provide ng
Feed the
food.
the insects. Okay, wow. That's interesting.
Mutualism. No?
Oo.
The only thing I know about plants from school is photosynthesis.
Alam mo, curious ako dyan sa parang damo na yan eh.
This one is...
That's so common. Nakikita ko yan,
Yeah,
like, di ba,
very common.
everywhere. Yeah, but why did you
Considered-
bring it? What's so special about it?
This is very special kasi tawag dito, gamot yan sa maraming sakit. Like
Talaga
yung,
ba? Okay.
Based on studies,
Okay.
like kidney stones, and marami ng...
Kidney stones, so perfect for me.
Yeah. So, iinumin lang daw yung buong halaman.
I-boil it.
Yeah, i-boil.
Tapos?
And then, of course, hugasan mo na.
Of course.
We have a new
Yeah.
plant
And
model.
then yun na.
by the
Importante
way.
yata yun.
I-drink lang siya as tea. Yeah.
Okay, so you're showing us the
And
benefits.
this one is introduced species.
Okay.
And this one is native. Sa atin, natural na tumubo ito.
Introduced species, what does that mean?
In-introduce atin.
Okay,
brought here.
Okay.
I-brought here.
So, you take a look at yung
Paulo.
content mo. Na-mention mo kanina na ecosystem din yung importante. You're also talking about how it works alongside yung world natin.
Yeah.
Gaano ka-importante yun that we're not just talking about the specific plant, pero kung ano yung role nila sa ecosystem natin?
Yeah, kasi like sa urban ecosystems, hindi dapat tayo basta-basta nagpa-plant ng species sa urban ecosystems. Ay, ng puno. Kasi may mga puno, may mga species ng puno na hindi naman talaga suitable for urban ecosystems.
Okay.
Kasi may mga halaman na hindi kayang i-tolerate yung init ng sikat ng araw sa isang urban area. So kaya mahalaga talaga na aralin ano yung katangian ng halaman. Then doon natin malalaman na ito pwede ito sa ganitong dry ecosystem, sa mataas yung concentration ng CO2 typical of urban environment, something like that. So it's really important to study the characteristics or traits of a particular plant species.
Do you feel na dahil sa content mo, dadami yung mga forester?
I think so.
Oo.
Actually, ang dami...
Yan ba yung goal mo? Yan ba yung goal mo?
Yeah, that's actually my ultimate goal. Kasi sabi ko nga, di ba, the very reason why I created content about forestry, about land, it's because I do believe the solutions for our problems like climate change, and natin, climate change is a really serious thing.
And it's real.
Flood and hunger, yung problema sa pagkain, problema sa tubig, ay dito talaga makakita sa kagubatan. Dito yung solution actually. Kasi may yung mga gamot na hindi pa na-explore pero nandoon pala sa kagubatan natin. Yung problema sa tubig, yun din, di ba sa watersheds, doon kasi nanggagaling yung tubig natin eh. And then yung sa pagkain, there are many alternatives na pwedeng kainin na mahal yung gulay sa palengke. And then meron naman pwedeng i-explore in a sustainable manner So why not?
So I love how his content really inspires other people to get into forestry, diba? Know more about plants. So why don't you invite our viewers to check out your content, Ethan?
Please follow my page, Ethan Hernandez. If you want, sabi ko nga sa tagline ko, kung gusto nyo ako, follow nyo ako dahil nakagaganda ng buhay ang may alam.
That's so nice.
I love it.
Thank you so
salamat,
much.
Ethan. Really appreciate you being with us here today.
Salamat po. Salamat din po.
All right, so again, thank you very much for joining us, Ethan Hernandez. Up next, discover the inspiring journey of a street-side coffee startup that rose during the pandemic to the international stage. Learn how they're brewing coffee with a purpose and empowering communities along the way. It's a beautiful day. Don't go away.
We are giving spotlight with this innovative business enterprises that shares growth in our community. We're giving these entrepreneurs a chance to boost their business in the market. Let's join Mai Rodriguez together with different entrepreneurs to know their stories and challenges.
Remember, the road to success is never a straight line.
Pathways to Success, 11 a.m. on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Has no authorization.
We hope and pray that it will not rise.
Thanks for having me here.
I was frustrated
By myself, basically.
We always say that.
It depends.
A well-concerted effort.
Perhaps I can reiterate.
My greatest beefsteak. Iba pala yun.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Now, backed by popular demand, we needed more coffee in the studio due to the demands of my co-hosts. Born from humble beginnings during the pandemic, a street-side coffee startup has brewed its way to the international spotlight. Not just serving great coffee, but also offering barista training for all, this business is fueled by its mission, brewing coffee with a purpose. In partnership with a nonprofit dedicated to children, their cups are filled with more than just coffee, they're filled with heart. To tell us more, we have with us John Eric Enopia, owner of Cooking Dad Coffee, Roastery, and Cafe. It's a beautiful day. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful day. So,
I like it. You're in it with the branding. I love it.
Yeah.
Pero John, let's start off first by talking about yung advocacy mo, yung roastery. Paano ito nagsimula, and of course, how did it all connect?
okay. First of all, happy International Coffee Day.
Yes.
Oh, it's Coffee Day today.
Kahapon.
Okay.
Kahapon.
Perfect. We had coffee
Yeah.
yesterday and today.
Yes.
So, it's all started with simple dinner conversation with my family. With my two kids, Shane and Uno, and yung wife ko si Shane. So, pandemic noon May 2020, natatandaan ko. So, sobrang laki nung issue about online class ng mga kids.
Right.
So, over a dinner conversation, nanonood kami ng news. Sabi nung eldest ko, sabi ni Shane, Daddy, paano yung mga walang resources for online classes like laptops, like internet? Paano sila makakapag-aral? Kami, okay kami kasi you have jobs with mommy. Sabi niya, may trabaho kayo ni mommy. Paano sila? Sabi ng bunsong anak ko, Daddy, edi tulungan natin. So, that time, naisip ko, naisip ng mga kids ko. Ako na daddy, dapat may gawin. So, naisip namin since work from home lahat, no? Naisip ko na since sa coffee industry ako nag-work as a roaster, no? Naisip ko na, why not mag-put up ng maliit na business?
Okay.
Yun nga, nag-start ako sa garage lang muna, sa garahe ng bahay. So, subdivision lang muna. And then, nung naging maluwag na yung protocol about pandemic. In-introduce ko yung first ever mobile cafe sa Cavite. So, meron akong mobile cafe. Etong mga gamit na to, yung iba dito nakaset up doon since homebrewer din ako sa bahay. Sinet up ko. And then, nag-ikot ako using my kotse.
Yeah. So yan yung simula. Pero let's talk about yung advocacy. Paano yan, I mean, you talked about, okay, can we help them? At what level, at what point did you feel na, okay, wait, may international attention na ako eh. And of course, how did that feel?
So yung sa advocacy naman, sabi ko sa mga kids ko, since kayo yung nakaisip niyan, hanap kayo ng pwede natin tulungan. And then upon searching sa social medias, si Save the Children, they have the program called Project Aral. It's all about kids na sa online class ng mga kids. So, nagpo-provide sila ng mga resources, internet, laptops, and everything. So, nakita nung panganay na anak ko, sabi niya, Daddy, dito na lang. So, we do research about the organization. And nakita namin na, okay, solid naman yung organization. So,
then one thing led to another, yung connections nandun.
Nandun na rin.
All right, so one of the things you do is barista training. If you could help us, I think Mo or Anne, can you teach them how to do this?
Yes, I would love
kasi
to
I'm so
learn.
amazed na siniscale talaga. It's just like at home, we never scale
It's complicated.
the coffee. It is, right? So, can you walk us through your brewing process?
Sure, sige.
Okay.
So, of course, unang ingredients natin is the
yung
coffee.
beans.
Beans. So, ako rin yung nag-roast.
And you roast
Ako rin yung
nice.
nag-roast. It's from Ethiopia, yung dala ko.
Okay.
And then, so, freshly roast siya. So, i-weigh lang natin. Kailangan talaga siyang i-weigh para makuha mo yung exact taste na gusto mo.
Okay.
And then also, we have the grinder. So, i-grind natin siya.
Right, nice.
Sa AeroPress, usually,
Ooh, get ready for the smell.
medium or coarse grind.
Pero syempre, you teaching yung barista, being a barista, nagulat ka ba na parang nagka-boom yung coffee scene during the pandemic kasi people tried to replicate it.
Actually, ang main goal ko, kaya nag-offer ako ng training, kasi hindi mo mapipigilan yung tao na mag-business. Like ngayon, coffee, di ba? So, instead na mag-serve sila ng not good coffee, why not turuan mo na lang sila para mag-serve din sila ng good coffee?
Absolutely.
That's nice.
Alright, so the grind is done.
So, I put it on the AeroPress. Ito yung tawag dito, AeroPress.
AeroPress, okay.
Para siyang French press, pero si French press kasi more on immersion. So, ito kasi, makikita nyo later.
Okay.
Is this your favorite way of brewing coffee?
Actually, ito yung pinanalo ko kasi. Kaya naging
Can you
favorite ko
talk
siya.
more about what you
tell us
won?
that competition.
And this is the one you use, right? The gold.
Ito yung prize ko actually, yung golden
Oh,
Sa
it's like the
nationals.
golden ticket.
I know.
Nationals. And then, na-represent ko yung Philippines last week sa Lisbon, Portugal, sa World AeroPress Championship.
Wow,
That's amazing.
congratulations.
Thank you.
So we're tasting the
So,
world champion
I know.
coffee right here.
Ito ang tawag dito, bloom, or yung degassing. So, kailangan mo kasing i-release yung gas ng coffee.
Smells good, right?
Oh, we should have coffee every day.
This is like
I'm so happy.
This is like a science experiment. I love it. Like everything's so precise. The way
Pinamemorize
the
ko na yung mga
protein-
notes niya eh. So,
So Paolo's gonna be our in-house barista.
I know.
Need ko lang i-agitate ng konti to wet the coffee.
yeah.
Look how cute the spoon is too.
Is this how you make coffee at home every day?
More on espresso, mas mabilis.
Okay. Oo, mas mabilis kasi ito parang very
Pero ito,
complicated.
sineserve
but-
kasi namin siya sa shop.
I see. Okay.
Alright, so what makes it different? Kasi yung AeroPress, maraming methods to actually make it. But what makes your method different?
Siguro ito, mas na-extract ko yung good flavors ng coffee. Kasi kahit coffee yan, may bad flavors pa rin yan. So, ang kinukuha ko lang sa kanya is yung good flavors ng coffee.
Okay.
So, for example, the longer kasi siyang nakababad, mas nakukuha mo yung additional bad
So that's why
flavors.
we're waiting.
Yes.
So your shop is located where?
Imus Cavite.
In Imus, Cavite.
It smells so good.
What's your best-selling coffee blend there? Yung binabalik-balikan talaga ng clients mo.
We have, yung gamit namin sa shop, it's called the TCD blend or the Cooking Dad blend. It's a blend of 100% Arabica, Costa Rica, and Ethiopia. So I like the chocolate notes of the Costa Rica and the fruity notes naman ng Ethiopia.
So the coffee we're having now, it says we're gonna get grapes, strawberries, blueberries, peach, and bergamot.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So let's see what we taste. It smells amazing.
We have to like really concentrate now when you take a sip to get all those notes.
Yeah.
Try to, yeah.
Secret ba to yung method mo? Or
Hindi naman.
hindi
Actually,
naman?
nakapost nga ito eh. So kahit sino pwedeng
Oh,
gumawa
I like
nito.
how you share that with the rest of the world, no? Para everybody can make really
So,
good coffee.
Ni-remove ko lang yung excess air.
Gets.
Okay. Wow.
It's the inverted procedure. No?
Oh my
So
gosh,
slowly
look at
press.
that.
Yeah. So, this is done in around, ngayon kasi may timer sa weighing scale. We're now at around 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's how long it would take to come up with this carafe of coffee.
Actually, sa competition, 5 minutes lang.
5 minutes. Really?
Kailangan
So
mo
we have
siyang
to finish
ma-serve.
everything in 5 minutes. Okay. Ooh, looks good.
That looks so nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, girls.
The
So
moment
we'll
we've been
let you
waiting
have the
for.
first taste.
Thank
Cheers.
you. We're going to wait for Paolo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Paolo, for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right.
Okay.
So,
Oh, it smells so good.
So, yun. And then, yun nga, nagkukumpit din ako naman
Oh,
para masukat ko yung skills. Kung nandun pa ba ako sa skills na in or wala na. So, and then, ang isa pang point ko para to compete is para hikayatin yung mga ibang nasa coffee industry na pag kaya ko, bakit sila hindi?
Right, yes.
Parang dapat kaya din
ano
nila.
yung plans mo to expand, to grow not only yung business na to, pero yung future mo as a barista, master roaster, trainer?
Siguro ang main goal talaga namin is to share with children. No? So ang plan namin siguro in the near future is to expand, magkaroon ng mga branches para makita din kasi one thing na balik nun sa amin, yung ibang customers namin, for example, nakikita nila kasi part ng proceeds talaga namin napupunta sa Save the Children. Kapag kape ka na, nakatulong ka pa.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yun
yes.
yung isang goal namin kaya yung tagline namin is brewing coffee with a purpose.
I love that.
So 4 years na kaming partner ng Save the Children.
Na-mention mo yung mga anak mo with regards to being one of the reasons why you are advocating what you're advocating, doing what you're doing. Are they also going to become brewers or are they also baristas?
Do they know how? Yes.
May maging second generation ba? Or
Yung panganay ko, nag-start na kaming mag-train. Na-train ko na siya.
Really?
Oh, that's
Barista.
nice. Okay.
Basic barista training. So yun din yung ino-offer ko kasi sa shop.
magaling ba siya?
Sabi niya, mas magaling pa rin.
Wow! Okay.
Pero syempre bata
are
pa.
they?
How old yan?
Si Shane is 14. Si Uno naman is 10.
Oh, wow, so
So,
when
nung nag-start kami,
when they
parang
started.
9 pa lang si Shane noon and si Uno sa
Wow.
6 or 7.
And that's amazing that they had that discernment and concern for other children
Yun
at that
nga.
age.
Kaya me as a dad, na-challenge talaga ako. Na-challenge ako. Naisip nga nila, kailangan kong gumawa nung way para on their young age, makatulong na rin sila.
Yeah.
So sila yung in charge sa
Marketing?
No, sa donation, sa
Donations,
advocacy.
yeah.
Sila yun.
John, can you tell us how we can follow you on social media? And of course, how can people reach out to you? Gusto na mag-training or of course, be able to get yung mga blends mo? How can they do it?
Yun. We have social media accounts, Instagram and Facebook at TCD Coffee Roastery. You know? So follow nyo lang kami doon. We have different blends ng coffee and yung mga trainings namin doon din namin pinupost yung schedule and everything. Lahat na nangyayari sa TCD. So gusto nila kaming pasyalan, punta lang kayo sa Imus Cavite.
All right, perfect. We would love to come by one time, of course, have another cup of coffee. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for being here today.
Such an inspiring story.
Salamat.
Yes.
All right, so we'll have more meaningful discussions later on in the show as we take a look at a global event celebrating International Day of Nonviolence. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
Simulan na natin ang agenda.
Hindi kinagat ni Vice President Sara Duterte ang panawagan na magbitiw na lang siya sa pwesto.
Patuloy ang paghihikayat sa mga Pinoy sa Lebanon na i-avail na ang Voluntary Repatriation Program.
Do you think it was fair to have mentioned na may sinasabing may isang ex-PNP chief without dagdag na impormasyon tungkol doon?
Very unfair yun.
Sa bawat issue may anggulo at ang balita may agenda.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Today we have a special occasion to highlight. Ever wondered what we're celebrating? And no, it's not International Coffee Day. We did that yesterday, even though we had the best coffee again today. It's International Nonviolence Day. The International Day of Nonviolence is a global day dedicated to promoting peace, tolerance, and nonviolent methods of conflict resolution. The United Nations established this day to highlight the effectiveness of nonviolence in addressing global issues and resolving conflicts. So I hope we all woke up today choosing nonviolence.
Yes, today we choose peace and harmony.
Always.
Gusto ko yung pinapakita natin yung traffic around Manila na walang
That's
traffic, so walang violent, diba?
Yes, yes.
Oh, but then yeah, I mean, like it's I think it's just seeing all the conflict around the world. I think it's just greater emphasize that there are ways to solve differences without necessarily resorting to conflict.
Yeah. With no violence, no fighting, no negative reactions, right?
Just chill.
So I hope we take today and just chill. And if you're feeling super hot-headed, just breathe.
Yeah.
And relax.
International Day of Nonviolence, Mo, how would you celebrate that?
I don't know, like...
Who would you not get mad at?
You. Joking.
Yeah, me too. I will not get mad at you.
No, actually, it's driving. Like you mentioned traffic earlier.
Yes.
I'll just try to be... Because when I drive here, I get so stressed. And sometimes, right, nainis ka na lang when people cut you off and stuff. So I just need to just take it slow, breathe, and just remember, everybody has their own challenges throughout the day. So you don't know what people are going through. So just...
Yes.
I don't know, kill them with kindness, I guess.
How about you, Ann?
And basically, just choose no conflict today, right? So if you're already feeling hot-headed and you're so irritated with your office mate or, I don't know, with your partner, with your kids maybe, if we have mothers watching the show and they're naiinis na with their kids, just today, choose not to get mad.
Well, sana not just today, though.
Not just today, but
bukas na lang.
Oh, she's gonna be so pissed
Save it for tomorrow.
Today, Anne is so calm tomorrow.
No, but seriously, just for today, especially today, not just for today, but especially today, choose to not get mad. No fighting, diba? No conflict.
Well, we'll see.
That's hard, though. That's hard.
No.
It's a good reminder.
I think that's the reason why that we have to at least try, right? Again, just look, this is from the UN. They're the ones pushing this, and given the global climate right now, kung saan, I think it's really important to understand on a daily basis, even in our daily lives, that we gotta calm down and choose non-violence instead. But with that, a message. We're going to wrap today's show up, folks. Thank you very much for joining us here on It's a Beautiful Day. I'm Paul de Rosario. Remember, no matter what comes your way, keep smiling, stay awesome.
And I am Ann Asis Carrillo. Thank you so much for joining us today. Keep spreading those good vibes. And remember, every day is a new chance to shine.
And don't forget to keep the positivity flowing and that calmness today, so don't choose violence. I'm Monique Tuzon. Until tomorrow, stay fabulous. Catch you tomorrow only here on
It's a Beautiful Day.